Alright, PR your yoga poses. I'm super excited about this. Joey put together an awesome sheet. I got a list of everything together here, so I'm going to go through all the poses and show you how to get into them, and maybe a tip or two here and there. So here we go. Down dog. This is my favorite. Everybody can do this one. The best way to get into down dog is to start from a child pose like this. So sit on your heels, your arms spread forward. From here, don't move your hands. Your hands are in the right position right now. Spread your fingers wide. Don't move your feet. Just tuck your toes. Come up and come down. And you want to work. Make sure your fingers are spread wide. Your arms are straight. And eventually you want to work to get your heels down. Some of your heels are going to be up like this. Eventually you want to work to get them flat to the ground. Your knees, you want to get your knees as straight as you can. So pushing your kneecap, your knee backwards will engage your thighs, your calves. Arms straight, legs straight, and then you want to push your chest towards your thighs. I'm going to recommend you do that one every day. It's a really good head to toe stretch, really good head to toe strengthening exercise. And the next one after that actually comes from down dog. I call it flip dog. So what happens is you put the leg up, you bend your knee, open your hip, stack your hips, and then let your foot just come down behind you. This arm stretches out behind, you look back where the arm is. This arm straight, under the shoulder. It should look like this. And all these you're going to want to breathe in. And then it flips back over. And do the other way real quick too. So leg up, bend the knee, stack the hips, rotate the hips, and let it fall. Flip dog. Alright, next one is forearm plank. This is going to be another good, awesome core exercise. Super easy from your forearms. You come up on your toes. That's it. Not complicated at all. You just come up and breathe. That's it. Forearm plank. I'm excited for y'all to do that one, see some numbers, and see your numbers get longer and longer. You'll get stronger and stronger from that one. The next one I'm calling is forearm. Oh, forearm plank is reverse plank. So this is what a reverse plank is. It should look like. With your legs stretched out, you're going to point your toes, not up, but away from you. Your hands are going to go underneath your shoulders, pointed towards your toes. And you're just going to lift your hips up and drop your head back and look behind you. Hips up, head back, arms locked, and breathe. That'll get a part of the triceps here that you probably haven't got before. It's an awesome exercise. And then the infamous side plank. Everybody knows side plank. Let me show you how to get into it properly again real quick. Best way to get into a side plank is laying on your side. Get your legs straight. Put your feet on top of each other. Legs straight. And you're going to take your bottom hand and you're going to put it right underneath your shoulder. This should be right under your shoulder. Spread your fingers wide. And then to get up into this, what you want to do is you want to imagine a string right here on your hips. And this string is picking your hip up. This hand should be straight in line with the other one. This is effective. You can just stay right here. This is good. If you want to get crazy, you can lift a leg, but just staying in it like this is going to build the muscles that you want. Work on keeping your body in a straight line. Side plank. Share some side plank pictures with us. Next one I got is bridge or wheel. So for new people, I'm going to do, you want to start with bridge before you work into wheel. So bridge should look like this. Just like this. And you want your feet to be just where your hands can reach them. Just pick your hips up. Hips up. Doesn't feel like much initially, but after you hold this for a while, you're going to realize that you're building some muscles here. Expect big times on this one right away. And then wheel's going to look like this. Wheel's definitely harder. What you need to do is rotate your arms around. Get them as close to your shoulders as you can. In any pose that is exerting a lot of energy, you want to go up into it on the exhale. So you're going to take a deep breath in, and then exhale and go up into it. You want to try and get your arms as straight as you can. And breathe. Another good one that you'll realize you're building a lot of muscle when you're up in that one. Alright, the next one I got is Cobra. Cobra should look like this. With your hands, what you're actually going to do is just float your hands. Your pelvis is on the ground, your legs are straight, toes are flat, your legs are flat. And it's just this. Picking your chest off the ground. Your hands are going to float. You're not pushing into your hands. Just letting them float. You're just coming up and holding your chest off the ground. It's Cobra. Super simple. You're going to realize that one uses some muscles after you're into it for a while as well. Another one I got here is a bow. This is what a bow looks like. Can't really talk in this one, but you're going to bend your legs, you're going to reach around and grab your feet about where your ankle and your foot meet together. What you're going to do is you're going to kick into your hands and lift your chest all at the same time. So you should look and keep your knees together, don't let your knees spread apart. So it should look something like this. Another awesome one. I got handstand on there next. It's pretty obvious. Not very many people are going to do a handstand without a wall. So use the wall. Spread your fingers wide. About a foot from the wall. And just come up. And just come up and hold it. And breathe. This is more of a core workout than what you realize. It's not just arms. Arms and core. I'm excited to see my numbers go up on that one because it's not very good. It's a hard one for me. We got boat. Joey wanted to do a boat. Boat's a good core work. Boat should look like this. Sit on your butt. Try and keep your chest elevated. Your feet come up. Your hands come up. Should look like this. And breathe. This would be low boat, high boat, low boat, high boat. This is paddle your boat. Work on just the high boat and see how long you can hold that and increase your time on that. Crow. Crow is a more advanced pose. Got some advanced people in the group. Most everybody knows how to get into crow. Should look like this anyway. You get your arms straight, make sure your fingers are pointed forward, and your knees to your triceps. Set them on there. Lean forward and pick up your feet. Another good one I need to spend some more time into. Chair. A lot of core stuff so far. Chair is a good leg exercise, so it should look like this. With your feet together, big toes touching. What you can do is bend your legs, take your hands up, try and keep your chest open up. Good exercise for the thighs. Holding that one a while will burn your thighs pretty quick. I got some stretches here at the end. Like I said in my last post there, these can be done every day. I've shared these before as well. One leg at a time, so we're calling this one-legged forward fold. And bring this foot in, up against the inside of your thighs, as close as you can. You want these toes pointed up, not out this way or in this way, pointed straight up. You want to engage your foot to pull your toes back towards yourself. Don't grab your foot and pull them back. Use the muscles in your leg to pull them back. And what you're going to do is work on bringing your chest down here. I like to reach out. Helps me gauge where I'm at. So maybe reach my hands here, breathe into it, and then reach my hands out, and further, and further, and further. I'm going to go into that and hold that too. Keep track of your times on there so you can watch your progress. Get into that where it's a little uncomfortable. That's going to be where you're going to get your gains when you're folding into it and you're like, oh, this sucks. They say the yoga pose begins when you want to come out of it. So push past that point. Make sure you do both sides. Reach, 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 and then hold. Just hold it. Reach and hold, reach and hold. You reach as far as you can. Good 5 deep inhales, exhales, inhale, exhale. Then you'll find you go a little bit further. Lots of times I'll go into this and stay into 2 or 3 minutes on this leg, 2 or 3 minutes on the other leg, go back and forth. I'll maybe end up spending 10 minutes into each leg, and that's why I can get this far down. Alright, one-legged forward fold. Oh, and then I started adding a wide-legged forward fold recently, and I recommend everyone do this as well. So it should look like this. Legs out, straight, engaged, and then reach forward. Again, keeping your toes pointed straight up, knees locked, thighs engaged, calves are engaged when your toes are pulled back, and reach out. So again, come into this and breathe and hold it. And see your times. Put them times up there. Keep yourself accountable. Let us know how you're doing. And the last one I got is a half pigeon. This is a good hip opening exercise.